Hello and welcome to another update video about Solana. Solana is trying to break out of this descending trend line that we have defined on the chart. So far, that hasn't happened yet. Okay, so it's just struggling with that. Has moved slightly above the initial resistance area, but we haven't moved significantly, or let's say substantially, above the resistance area and the resistance level at 93.45. So I'm going to zoom in a minute. Overall, it's any changes to the last video? Well, the only change I've made, I've changed the bullish structure slightly. Obviously, there's a short-term bearish as well as short-term bullish count. I'm not impressed yet by the move up. I need to see a 5-wave pattern evolve, and I'm going to tell you what I exactly need to see to have a first good understanding that indeed at least a more substantial low has formed here on the 23rd of January. Remember, the price probably topped in this larger degree third wave here on the 25th of December. The move to the downside is exceptionally ugly. We have a 3-wave move down, yes. In the yellow scenario, which is the short-term bearish one, the initial move down here to the 3rd of January low was an A wave of a larger ABC structure. This move up was a B wave, and then a C wave down would still be unfolding. And we had a wave 1 already completed, wave 2 completed, wave 3 bottomed here on the 23rd of January when the price reached the, let's say, support or trend reversal area for the first time. As you would normally expect it, there's a first reaction to that area, and the move up is quite substantial for a 4th wave in the yellow count. But again, it's not validated, and the 5th wave to the downside could still happen. If it happens, it might take us to around about $74 to $68. If we break out of the trend line, it could still be a large wave 4, an exceptionally large wave 4, as long as we only have 3 waves. But if I see 5 waves, we might take the position, the stance that it's bottomed, okay? The size of the move up doesn't really matter so much. What really matters is the structure. I just need to see the 5 waves. As long as it's only corrective, a corrective looking structure, I can take the position that we will come down once more. I need to see confirmation that a low is in, okay, from an analysis point of view. Because literally another possibility that could occur here is that, yeah, you know, it might have bottomed in a WXY structure. Absolutely. The wave 4 here might have bottomed here, but it could also just be a larger A wave in 3 waves. We're now going to see a B wave, yeah, and then a C wave down. So see, that's possible. And for risk management purposes, we need to know that. Remember what I said, it's not going to get easier on the Solana chart. The easiest, and we could foresee that, okay, because it was obvious. The easiest pathway and the easiest way to make money with Solana in this cycle, in this 5-wave cycle, was this here. When we were at the end of this move, I mentioned in the videos regularly, it's not going to get easier. There will be a wave 4 at some point, and there will be a wave 5, and it's going to be ugly. It will take a while until we confirm that wave 5 started. See all of that, right? It's a diagonal, right? And so I would not trade diagonals aggressively until we have a clear setup. Well, we had a sort of a setup here, you know, for anybody who wanted to add positions in this area. We have already a touch, but I cannot confirm to you yet that this 5th wave has started, okay? So I'm skeptical and not impressed until I see 5 waves up and 3 waves down. Okay, so what do we need to see for a 5-wave move up? So first of all, I changed this structure slightly. I don't think anymore this is an impulse. It could turn into a diagonal, yes. So let's talk about the milestone targets that this white structure, which is the short-term bullish scenario, needs to fulfill. It's just guidelines that need to be fulfilled for me to say, okay, possibly, yep, we've bottomed. So the 3rd wave minimally needs to reach the $99.80 level. So the 1.236 extension, better would be 101.73. Then a 4th wave, okay, it's a pullback, and the 5th wave should minimally reach around about $104.50, $105. That's a move above this previous swing high in 5 waves. So that's what I need to see. It seems to be slower than Bitcoin. Bitcoin could already be in the 5th wave, we'll see. Here we are, probably moving in some kind of a diagonal pattern or something. Or it's still the fourth wave in yellow, okay? So again, until here, this is just a 3-wave move. The move above resistance and the break out of the descending trend line is only the first the initial indication that something might be changing on this chart, and that the move up is a little bit stronger than you would normally expect in a fourth wave. But it's not confirmation that something more bullish is going on. We will only get that once we get these 5 waves up and 3 waves down. Yeah. So again, I can only warn about trading aggressively within a diagonal pattern. It's just be careful about it. Support level is still, but it's not a great setup because we haven't got 5 waves up yet. But the support that needs to hold for continuation higher, if you take that position, is at $83.27. That's my update about Solana. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.